Optimization test. Juliana and Clara own a farm where they grow beans and corn. Beans are X, corn is Y. Juliana has noticed that 8 times the number of tons of beans added to 9 times the number of tons of corn is not less than 72. Clara has also noted that 13 times the number of tons of corn is more than 9 less than the number of tons of beans. Juliana has observed that the total number of tons of beans and tons of corn is lower than 23. Clara has seen that 8 times the number of tons of beans added to 13 times the number of tons of corn is not more than 234. The number of tons of beans must be greater than 0. The selling price of a ton of beans is $398 and a ton of corn is $384. Juliana and Clara wish to maximize their sales. Graph the polygon of constraint and A. Define each of the variables. B. Represent the constraints using a system of inequalities. C. Draw the polygon of constraints associated with this situation. D. What is the target objective in this situation? E. What is the rule of the optimizing function? F. Which vertex in the polygon of constraints maximizes Juliana's and Clara's sales? G. Find the number of tons of beans and tons of corn that will maximize Juliana and Clara's sales. Question number 2. A polygon of constraints is shown in the graph below. The rule of the optimizing function is C equals 8x plus 5y, and the objective is to maximize. A. Identify the system of inequalities whose solution set is represented graphically. B. Find the point or points whose coordinates generate the function's optimal value. C. Calculate the optimal value. Question 3. A polygon of constraints is shown in the graph below. The rule of the optimizing function is P equals 20x plus 30y, and the objective is to minimize. A. Identify the system of inequalities whose solution set is represented graphically. B. Find the point or points whose coordinates generate the function's optimal value. C. Calculate the optimal value.